Hello, folks and fans. Welcome to another edition of Now We're Piping with Dr. Rockwood. Nothing special today. You ever get tobacco on your tongue? Of course you have. Long weekend, but relaxing one, nonetheless. Sorry, I just realized you watched the entire ritual of me doing my charring light here. So let me do my true light. Yeah. I mean, nothing sexy related to pipe smoking that I wanted to talk to you today. Just kind of, bit of a Sunday night ramble. First of all, I had to remind myself that it was Sunday. This is the first weekend in probably a year where the missus and I didn't have any plans. And let me tell you, it was quite nice. Yeah. Smoking the rest of my quiet nights, by the way, in my Claude Ramble Flair, French billiard. Yeah. Yeah. First weekend in probably over a year where we didn't have plans. Now we just moved into the Rockwood Towers here, and a lot of work to be done. So I did little things today. Today was a puttering around day. I set up some coat hooks next to the patio door. We had a box of random bathroom stuff that my wife opened up and put away and things like that. Yesterday was much of the same, just sort of cleaning the floors, dusting a little bit, pretty much making sure that we're all settled in. Today, however, since we moved from next door, a new couple moved into our old place, and they have a dog just like we do. So we went to the dog park with them. It was awesome. It went great, and they had a lot of fun. But then we said, well, hey, come on over to our place for a drink, afterwards. And your dog is always welcome. Well, our dog, being a pandemic dog, is not used to having another canine in his environment. So he pretty much spent like those 3 hours just freaking out and barking, and there was no amount of peanut butter, no amount of treats, no amount of, sitting on him, making sure he's next to us kind of thing that we could do. Nothing would appease this dog. So that was a bit annoying, but thankfully the neighbors are very understanding, and they didn't mind so much because they knew what it was like to have an 8-month-old, almost 8-month-old puppy at some point. So that was today. Aside from that, I smoked a cigar earlier today. It wasn't that good. Only reason I did that is because, the weather is what it is where you're at. But here in Ottawa today, it went up to like 12 degrees. Yesterday it was like, minus a million with the wind chill factor. Today it actually went up to 12 degrees Celsius. So a lot of the snow started melting. Everything is like, rivers of water down every street basically, because all the sewers and the water, the water drains throughout the city, they're all frozen up and they're all blocked up and stuff. So everywhere you set your foot, it's a lake if you step out the house. But that didn't stop us from going to the dog park. Anyway, I digress. It was warm enough today, and I said, you know what I feel like having? I feel like having a beer and sitting outside and having a cigar. So I did just that. Had my trusted Moosehead. Can't go wrong with Moosehead. And I smoked a Macanudo M bourbon. And about 4 puffs in, I realized I shouldn't be drinking Moosehead. I should be drinking a bourbon. So I poured myself a tin cup whiskey, which is a bourbon whiskey. And I brought that outside and I continued smoking. And lo and behold, it wasn't that great. I don't know. Maybe I'm too grumpy and I'm too set in my ways in terms of pipe smoking. I certainly know what blends I like and I don't like when it comes to the pipe. I love a lot of cigars, but I think much in the way that I'm not a fan of aromatic pipe tobaccos. I'm not a fan of flavored cigars. Now, Macanudo is Macanudo, like they have a reputation and, things are honky-dory, but I don't think that it can compare to even, the most basic of non-flavored, sticks. Like if you get yourself a $4, I don't know, Camacho, for example, it'll be so much better than this, $10 bourbon-laced cigar that I smoked today. Maybe the draw was too tight, maybe the humidity levels were too low. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Like, it was by no means a disgusting cigar. I enjoyed it. I smoked it all, and I smoked it down to the nub, but I don't know. Didn't taste great. Anyway, long weekend. We did everything and we did nothing. I'm still exhausted. So, with that, I think I'm just going to puff on this little bowl here. Enjoy the rest of my quiet night. And, yeah. Have a lovely evening. So, with that, thank you very much. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.